guys.
I'm screaming. Hey, chill. This guy said I'm a liar and there's no truth in here.
I am a liar and there's no truth in me, guys. I said I wasn't going out, but I've been out, man.
Yeah, you know. No way. I think I said that. Was one of us said that? No, he's definitely gonna go out in it.
Akin, don't even bother, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
no,
I don't even have the energy anymore.
Yeah, man.
No, honestly, guys, but you know I try and fight it, but I'm weak, man. I'm a sucker, man.
It don't feel like you're trying to fight. Still,
you don't know the
this guy make into it. Oh, where can I back? Where can I? In that time, you could have did. You know what? Yeah, let me just stay home.
So where could I park in Canary, you know? As if there's side roads or something.
Yeah,
as if it's not a big old clump.
No, because I remember the last time I parked in Canary was time ago, innit? So then I think they're changed, innit? You know, Canary's not really my stomping ground. You know what I mean?
Not quite sure.
It's not quite sure.
So you don't Shoreditch like that, yeah?
You know, I know a little bit. You know, just a little, ever so slight.
Okay.
Ever so slight.
I'm with you.
I may not be TripAdvisor, but you know, I can advise on your trip. You get me?
I can't even let this guy.
How's Inch there, mate?
I'll delete it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you been delivered, bro?
I don't know about delivered, but yeah, I'm off that. To be fair, like the whole premise of it is for it to be deleted anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's it's called an app to be deleted.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And you ran
what basically saying it's got a success rate, so you won't need it no more.
Maybe, you know, who knows?
Oh, so who made you delete Inch?
Yeah.
Mate?
1 woman, 2, 3.
This guy think he kicks Solomon, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I got babes there. I'm a pig.
Hey, no, get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Man said, this guy remixed Shoki, you know.
He stinks.
Nah, you're not serious, bro.
Nah, he stinks, man.
But it's a life, mate. What can I do?
So, no, but why did you actually delete it, though?
I got bored, man.
Oh, you got bored. The game got boring.
Yeah, the game's boring.
But the way you're chewing, bro, listeners will get onto your neck for chewing like that, you know.
Come on, Tyson. No. Come on, it's me. Who's chopping like that? Maybe you're chopping like that.
No, bro, don't worry, they'll come for you, Sean.
Okay, if I'm chewing too loud, sorry. I'm hungry. My brother bought me black day good, so I'm grateful. It's only right for me to eat it now. You get me? No, it's me. It's me.
We just want to apologize on behalf of the man. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Woo. But yeah, other than that though, how's you guys' week been?
It's been fun.
We give glory to God, you know. Yes, you know, I had a decent weekend, to be fair. What about you guys?
What did you get up to on the weekend? Did we see each other this weekend?
No.
I don't think I saw you this weekend, you know.
Oh, what did you do this weekend?
Nah, I just went out. Friday, I wanted to go out, but I had to just watch everybody go out on Snap or whatever. So I had work.
Oh yeah.
The next day, so I snoozed. Saturday, I wasn't gonna go out. Then I wanted to go out to eat, but then I ended up going out for some cocktails.
Where you go?
Like Turtle Bay.
That's good.
The Oppressors.
I was screaming. Oh gosh. And then
You was out there late though. Did you not work the next day as well? So you're doing late nights and then work in the morning.
To be fair, I didn't have work that next day, so and then I went to.
Well, why didn't you have work?
Don't expose him.
Yeah, no.
Asking him a question.
My Sunday was gonna be busy still, so
Feels me. Anyway.
If it was you,
it was
Bro,
me.
you man shout or Jigga don't wow, Jigga don't need it. Please, if I had to have to expose me to, I'll expose.
My God, that's because you know.
Man.
No, you switch to your housework. I'm not working, so I'm on study leave. You ask me housework. I'm working. I'm off.
No, honestly, every month, is either there's study leave or there's holiday, annual leave.
Exactly, study leave or annual leave, stuff that I'm entitled to.
No, so how many days a year do you actually work? Because usually you get like 28 days holiday.
How many days holiday? How many days of leave? Okay, maybe the holiday, but how many days of leave in total do you have? Like 50?
What I'm entitled to.
Season.
What I'm entitled to.
Yeah, give us a number, bro.
What I'm entitled to.
No, but to be fair, like there are some jobs that I've heard
like
like
50, 60.
No, because like my auntie.
Did you have leave on Sunday?
Huh?
Did you have leave on Sunday?
I actually did.
Did you actually?
Nah, okay.
I'm talking, man.
Bro, I was feeling what's happening though, my guy, so focus on your own.
No, there's some jobs out there like TFO, yeah. My auntie, she gets like 120 days.
Yeah, but I think that's the nature of their job.
That's what
they
they're
can't
working
work
under.
Yeah.
No, she's not, fam. She works from home. Like, bro, like when I mean, she was telling me how many
as in, even before COVID.
Even before COVID.
As in, she's never worked in person.
Bro, fam, when I said,
okay.
I said, hook me up, man. Like, she was telling me like how many weeks.
Quick question. They hire?
Oh, you don't think I've been asking that? I said, I can do this stuff. I know I can do this stuff. I know it.
They're just gonna start quitting up some places like, y'all hire.
Bro. That's the kind of job that I need, man. Just give me hella holidays, man. I'll just travel the world.
Yeah, we trust you, Sha.
Leave me alone, man.
Well, I'm saying that.
The thing is that he came to expose himself and now he's saying people should leave him alone.
Man. I just said I trust you to travel, bro. That's not bad.
I like you. Okay,
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes I get defensive, you know what I mean? So,
What, Mykonos 2021?
what's happening in Mykonos?
2021?
Mm.
I don't know we're entering lockdown in 2021. The guys talking about Mykonos.
No, because I think
Stay at home.
DLT they're doing a Mykonos 2021.
I saw that.
Well, you know, by God's grace it will go forward, but right now, COVID it ain't racist. It gonna travel to Mykonos.
Bro,
It's already there in Mykonos, so
COVID don't discriminate.
they don't miss.
I just saw one post on Snap that was like, COVID now has working hours from 10 to
I saw one bit somewhere. It was like COVID was chasing the person into the house, and it was like shows 10 p.m. The person closed the door. And it's like, oh, you're lucky, my shift ends. I done beat you ass up. I was like, no, people ain't serious. Like,
I can't like people. No, the jokes are funny.
Nah, I was laughing still.
The jokes are funny still. No, at least at least you
bro,
can kind of still have
life is a scam, bro. Last month, Boris was telling us, go and eat out every economy. Enjoy yourself. This is the time. This is the opportunity. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And get the best out of it. Now next, this one is like, you really stay at home. You people stop gathering. So, I feel like he set us up, bro.
I know, but to be fair, at least he gave us small about summer to enjoy.
That's a shame, bro. When he gave us eat out to help out, man, my economy was a bit. It is well, Sha.
Oh, but can't lie, I'm not mad at it though. No, I'm really not mad at it. Maybe this might keep me in my house.
Probably
won't.
Probably won't.
Why?
Where there's a will, there's a way for this one.
The lack of faith is unbelievable, guys.
You know what they say? Trust is earned in. Trust is lost in buckets. Is earned in little drops. What's past the mic?
Spit that.
Yeah.
You're speaking facts right now.
Time and time again, you've been pouring that away like you doing a bucket bath.
That legendary pool, but
yeah, you know that. Just grand finale.
a long time since I had a bucket bath.
What was your weekend saying though?
Juniors or mine?
Both of yours, you guys already spoken about your weekends now.
What did I get up to? I can't remember. Probably was out.
Where'd you go out?
You don't remember? Okay.
I know I was in London Bridge on that Thursday.
Do you drive to these places?
Damn, you started your weekend from Thursday. Alright. Wow. Wow. Not even extended it to Monday as well because this guy was out yesterday, bro. Gosh.
Yeah.
You don't miss. In the heat of battle, he don't miss. In the heat of controversy, he don't miss. Oh my gosh.
Nah, so obviously, Stratford do smart parking, innit? In Westfield. For the day.
No, yeah.
So I just parked my car. Then I made my way into London.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, that made. Hey. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wait, did you not know that?
No, but I didn't think of it. Well, that's cool.
Like, literally, it's like £6.
Not gonna lie though, you man hearing about how they're trying to move Euless to Newham.
I heard that.
Not gonna lie.
I heard that.
Just say you don't want the man to drive. No. Just say you don't want. Just tell us now.
Oh, but it's ULEZ though.
Yeah, like, it still don't
I don't
affect.
think ULEZ affects that. It does affect a lot, but
it's only if like it's a diesel car.
Basically,
yeah.
if you buy, don't buy diesel. Basically,
Man,
this is why this last
these cats.
years ago. Buy diesel. Now I'm like, not gonna lie, man, about that. I'm always telling you to buy diesel, but now we gotta charge you for that.
Next car be what is it? It's an E.
Electric.
Yeah, EQD or something like that. Yeah, one of them hybrid things, man.
The Tesla. I don't mind the Tesla though.
Yeah, man.
I don't mind that. Like,
I'll pass.
How much is the Tesla even?
I don't know, but I'll pass.
Really?
I'm away from Mercedes or
They're touching like
BMW, man.
Like 60 to.
I take one of their electric. I'd rather take BMW or Mercedes.
I'll take a
one of their
BMW electric.
hybrids.
I mean, you ready?
No,
We're
but
in the family.
it's not electric.
I don't mind. If any of y'all want to do, if it's tugging at your heart, if something is moving you, and you want to come and donate to I8, then yeah, man. I8, why? I will turn it down.
Are you up though, man? Are you
I think, yeah.
You crazy.
I think.
Is everything alright?
I think,
Everything alright?
Yeah, well. Y'all want details? Or? No, just kidding.
To be fair, I think I prefer the P1 to the I8. Oh, man. That's a nice one.
Who?
What's up?
Damn, it's a Porsche. It's a Porsche version of
This
that.
guy came out.
Damn, you need to see it.
I remember the people. I said, who? Coming like them physics modules in A-level, bro. Like, man.
You didn't do physics in A-levels. What would you know about that?
Did I tell you that I did physics at A-level?
Yeah, then why are you mentioning modules that don't exist?
Did you do physics?
I did.
Okay, P1 was at GCSE.
It was.
Okay, sorry. Do you want me to come up straight for you? Physics? Did you get a degree in physics? No. So shut up.
Well, basically, though.
Alright.
Yeah, it's applied physics.
Okay. You got me there, man. Good on your doctors now.
Calm down. Don't say that too loud before my mother comes.
Listen, man, physics, yeah, boy, you can miss me with that. When I got my GCSE, I said, see ya.
How was your weekend then? What did you go up to?
No, my weekend was fine, thanks.
Nah, I did. Do we have a Nope.
Run
it back. Run it back.
Yeah, start again.
My weekend was fine, thanks. Run
it back. What did you get up to?
Oh, I went up for brunch,
Anywhere nice?
It was alright.
I said anywhere nice, she said it was alright.
Yeah, you said, bro, anywhere nice. I said it was alright, innit? The Ivy, innit, in Canary Wharf. I should have gone to the St. Paul's one, though. But yeah, no, it was alright.
Love is sweet.
Nothing special.
Love is sweet.
I can't lie.
Oh, gosh.
Let money enter that. Because I don't know what you guys could do to me.
Oh, screaming. Amen.
How was it though? Like, what was the experience like?
Yeah, brunch is alright, innit?
What did they do there? Is it like Chinese? Is it not the Ivy Asia? Like?
He just said I should have gone to the Ivy Asia. This one, he went to the Ivy.
Yeah, so what's the...
Oh, that, I didn't even realize there was a difference, I thought it was the same thing.
Well, it's the same thing, but it's not. It's different. One's the Ivy, one's the Ivy Asia.
Damn! Should have gone to the Ivy Asia.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, no, it's just brunch, innit? Just expensive brunch.
Well, sorry. You didn't have to have that one, yeah?
No, I'm
Jimmy said ER. ER, by the way.
It's not ER.
Just in case y'all didn't know. We don't do cheap brunch out here, man.
You see what these guys try to do? They try and make it like it's a flex. No, it's a cry for help. It's a cry for freaking help.
Man said it's a cry for help.
You don't look like you need help, sir.
This guy was moving like say bailiffs came to his crib yesterday or something.
Oh no, I had a nice time. Obviously, you know, when it's your woman's birthday, you have to make sure you treat them, you know, right. But you know, you treat them right regardless. But you know, add a little spice on top. It's just a shame it's a bit of a cash loss for the man them. But also, as we all know, my love language is gifts. So you know, she always spends a lot. So you know, gotta do my bit. You know what I mean?
So it's not a cash loss then.
Well, no, I didn't say it was a cash loss. I said it's expensive, but it's.
Akin, did I? Yeah.
Did I say cash loss?
I think it did. I think.
Nah, I didn't.
Said the man don't have a cash flow something like that. Did you not?
Oh yeah, no, just talking about Mandem in general.
Oh.
Or going on, yeah, no, I don't see it as a cash loss. It's alright, innit? What can you do? No?
You know.
I don't know.
Money is made to spend anyway at the end of the day, innit? You know, money is always reoccurring. You know, it always comes around.
You know, you can get money back, but you can't, you know, get the time.
You can't get the memories.
That quality
It's
time.
time to make memories.
No, it's true. I was even just having a conversation with a few guys, talking about like making memories and over like. So the question was like, do you prioritize saving money than making memories? And I was just like,
Oh, okay, yeah. So wait, let's put that into practical terms then.
let's get an intro first, innit?
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oops.
Why are you guys looking? Am I the leader of intros?
Hey,
Hello.
Man knew you.
Alright, go on.
Hello, welcome back to Awon Boyz Podcast. It's your man Eman.
It's Junior.
Wait, and it's your boy Akin.
What, did you want it to be so much more enthusiastic? Did you not want to get into the topic?
Hello and welcome to Awon Boyz Podcast, episode 21. It's going to be. Shout out to everyone that's still here, still listening, still engaging. We out here. We ain't stopped. We ain't never missed. We still consistent. We still in this mode. Beep. Here with your boy Junior.
Your boy Akin.
That's how you do it. I feel like it just comes natural to me. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Alright, but yeah. Okay, cool. So to put it in practical terms, so when we're talking about making memories rather than saving money, so if it could take you no going out, no holidays, no going out, no holidays, but you buy a crib in a year and a half, or 3 years, and you can go out, do whatever.
3 years.
I ain't gonna lie, man. There's no way I ain't going out no holiday.
Okay, wait. Okay,
happening,
let's not do 3 years. That's too close to proximity. 5 years. Let's say 5 years. Yeah, see, now it's making you think about it. Because 3 years is too.
3 years is calm, I'm here.
Okay, but 5 years.
5 years.
But 5 years is still not. I still don't think it's wrong.
But when you can do it in a year and a half to 5 years.
Yeah, but fam, that's a year and a half worth.
5 years is a long time, you know.
But that's
not gonna deep though. You're saying you're not going out at all for a year and a half.
5 years of
Cool. 1 out in a month.
Fam, you keep changing the.
Yeah, okay.
Well, 1 out a month. I might take the 1.5. I just have to go hard every month.
This is what I say when, like, even considering these stuff like that. Yeah, like my £40 going out once if you want to compound it, and deep is not every week that you go out.
Wait, you're spending £40?
I'm saying I'm just using an added, bro. You're going to don't stop shouting. Stop shouting.
That's an average, by the way, guys. You like this is what we're average.
On just going out.
You
No.
The people
And the thing is,
As you can see,
shut
there's a
up.
chop life minister in our midst. It's not me,
and
it's
the
not
thing is, it's
Junior.
not even just, bro, that's just for drinks that he does. It's not for petrol, it's not for maybe, it's not even,
This is
the
like-
£5 parking isn't even included.
God.
So if you add with the £5 parking, yeah,
We're talking about 60
we're talking about 67, you know.
You guys, you don't listen. You guys are not listening.
But you said, did you not say
No,
£3?
but listen.
This is no.
This is what I'm saying, yeah. I'm using an
You
average.
said even said on average.
Let me finish.
No, but say.
Let me finish. Hang on.
But you just say average £20.
This guy said average 40. God.
So some days
No,
it's
but
35,
Jesus,
some
shut up.
days, some days it's 70.
Because not gonna lie, the people that are sitting down on these chairs now, yeah, fam, you guys have eaten in so many more up places than I have, fam. You guys, have you guys No.
First of all,
No.
this guy is speaking cap.
Is that cat? So,
Yes, it is.
I probably
Okay.
ate at maybe one or two.
So who's gonna hack us out?
Yeah, okay, that's me.
Okay, he's got no view.
I haven't.
Okay, have you been to...
Mess up.
No, chill, fam.
Mess up.
There's still other places, Belaire.
He built his.
Okay, yeah, I have
He
to.
built his house on sand. Huh?
Have you been to Belaire?
Nah, I would still.
Okay, STK?
Yes.
Akin?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay.
STK is mine on man.
Okay, but
Oh,
no, okay, no, that don't matter anyway. That
Yeah,
doesn't matter that we've been to
it
more that a couple.
But this is what I'm saying, okay, look,
Yeah, how many times have you
what-
gone
what-
out? How many times have you gone out?
Twice.
Oh, I've only gone once. Oh, okay, I messed up.
Junior.
sorry,
You
bro.
set me off.
But this is what I'm saying, yeah, like, on average, how much are you spending in these...
Bro, that's once.
No,
though.
but answer the question.
Bro, no, no.
Look at that. I'll probably spend that amount in gauchos.
What, £40?
That 40. So,
Okay.
so you're talking about up.
But
That's
so what I'm
upper,
saying-
upper. No, wait.
Yeah, okay.
But so if gaucho is the upper and I'm spending 40, yeah. You're spending 40 on average. So you're doing worse.
No, but
And you're
okay.
going out every week.
I'm not saying
that.
I'm not okay. Let me
I'm
finish.
gonna go out twice a month.
Let me finish.
No,
let me
you want to finish
Let me
again?
finish. I'm gonna finish again. You're not letting me lie.
You never arriving at the truth.
You never allow me to lie my plane. I'm supposed to lie my plane. Let me arrive at the airport.
You're having a lot of turbulence.
Yeah,
man.
you make me go round and round and round.
London.
Alright, cool. So I'm factoring maybe transportation, address.
This guy drives everywhere, man. In more time.
Yeah, like, I'm factoring transportation, congestion, Dartford crossing as well.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's a choice.
Yes.
Anybody,
No, not gonna lie.
anybody force you to
The
cross the
thing is, yeah,
bridge.
he said £40 on average. He didn't specify where it was.
No,
honestly.
but £40 is. I feel like £40 is a decent average. If you're saying you're going out once a week or so,
Bro, that is.
that's a decent average.
Yeah, bro, you're doing your thing, bro. That's what we're saying. We're not chastising you. We're telling you, like, you know.
So how
shit.
much would you say is an average for you?
I'm trying to be like you,
Bro,
bro. I'm trying to be like
bro,
you, bro.
I don't go out every week like you, bro.
Don't say it.
So I can't. I don't think. Like, even-
Okay, what would be an
I-
average?
you know,
So.
I don't drink, so I'm not going to Shoreditch to drink. No, but
Yeah, shouting.
no, but that's
Yeah, shouting.
no, but that,
You're shouting at me.
no, but that's what you go. You go to those cocktails, right?
Don't say I do those things. Don't say that.
Bro, transparency. This is a transparent. No, what is it?
So now you want to force me to become transparent?
No.
Is it not my choice?
Bro, there's no, you know, what's the word? Animosity. There's no, bro. This is a good vibes place where you're open and honest, bro. If you do cocktails and that, that's fine. But I'm saying it's not included in my average because I don't do that.
But I'm asking, what is your average?
I don't go out. I don't know.
So
average.
if you were to go out once a month, then you go out
once a week, you mean?
No, I'm saying once a month. How much would you say that you spend?
Wait, going out as in to food and that? I don't know, maybe like...
Say you were to give yourself like a social budget for the month. How much would you roughly say your social budget for the month would be?
You talking about the fun one or the you talking about the fun one or the responsible one?
No, I don't. I'd give myself $2, but I don't know. I don't think I'd spend up to $2 on socially.
A month.
Yeah.
Okay, I think.
What he said.
Yeah, roughly the same.
Yeah, maybe you might be touching the 240s.
Reals, I think Emmanuel go over. I can't lie.
Really?
Yeah,
I think you'll be surprised.
Okay. Would you be willing to back that up with bank statement evidence?
Everything faithless like I got a check on the account, log in and all of that.
Hey, no, but sometimes, you don't look back at your... The other day, innit? Obviously, I think I needed to... I think I needed proof of a bank statement for something I was doing the other day, innit? I said the other day, but it was like a couple months. I think it was like end of August, early August. Bro, so obviously I'm going to go and check. But while I got there, obviously, you need like maybe your recent 3 months. I was just looking at some of my stuff from previous months and that, and obviously he was telling me like how much you spent from each
money in and money out.
Yeah, and then how much you actually spent for each specific. I looked at some more back in the day, innit? Because I went back.
Well, years.
The famous 2016.
Nah, I don't think it went far enough that back in it, but I think I could go to like 2018. I was just looking and thinking, damn, man.
2016 is when you see Akin buying buying gachas and the normal.
I had some.
Duck and waffle.
I know we came about the Prada. Cause he's that done. You don't Louis Vuitton.
Belaire.
Balenciaga.
Wait, was it 2016 when Akin pressured us to get Belaire? It was, innit?
Listen.
It was.
Let me tell you
Us
guys.
to get Belaire.
Wait. I didn't listen.
Oh, what? At that moment.
I think it's 2016.
No, I think it might be 2017.
It wasn't.
No, it would have been 2015 or 2016.
It was his first year. It was like ended to his first year.
So that's how Akin was moving in you.
Bro, he's a madman.
Rolling up to events in the front there.
Bro, he was a madman.
Why you might like to try and draw me out?
Bro, the thing is, let me even give the context to the listeners.
Oh, here we go.
No,
listen,
they need
all
to
now
know.
you might talk about these stories, yeah, but they always cap.
No, it's how's it
That's
cat?
cool. Speak.
Okay.
I think I've got video evidence though.
No, let's
You know me. I always come with evidence. I got evidence.
Documentarian, sorry.
I got evidence, bro.
like, okay, so
We got some evidence of you though, homie. That's good.
What is that dirty sound that you just made? Be telling this is Akin on the spot like this.
Oh, yeah, you wanna try? Cool.
what's it
cool.
good? So to give context, in Coventry, obviously everyone has house parties in Cov, innit? So everyone just goes, some people will get their cheeky vodka or, Smirnoff or whatever, when they say bring a bottle. So we're walking past the shop now. Okay, let's say that Akin, when was we walking past the shop and you wanted to stop and get a drink, right? Yes or no? Yes.
I'll grant you that.
Alright, cool. When we went in the shop, Akin picked up Belaire, yeah? £25. Obviously, 25, even in uni time, £25 on it and a drink. We wasn't frosters, we don't have money like that. But £25 is a lot of money just to take to, not even your own house motive, to someone else's house motive. And then this Akin guy, so he picked up, I said, oh yeah, because Akin used to like Belaire, he used to drink on there, on the normal summer 16 thing, you know what I'm saying?
Now what's up?
And then I forgot what happened after that, but I think Akin said, what, are you man not grabbing drinks? And they were like, no, we're just going to a house party. He said, what, so you man are going to go to a house party with no bottles?
The thing is, it definitely not go that way, but
Can
cool.
you did that?
Whatever.
So how did it go then?
Tell the listeners, bro.
Nah, man.
Okay,
I ain't gotta defend myself.
because you know what? Guilty is charged, Your Honor.
Nah, I'm
but
not
this guy
guilty
really
still.
said, what? You man not gonna go to a house party.
The thing is, I don't even remember the narrative here, but I just remember I can grab the bottle first.
Yeah.
And he walked out the shop with bottles ourselves.
Yes.
That's all I
No,
I remember.
Listen to that narrative.
I
Go ahead,
don't
first and
know.
foremost. I just want to say, regardless of whatever version of the event they want to give you, yeah, let me just say something. We weren't kids.
No, okay. That's
We weren't kids. Not by force.
No, but the thing is,
That good God.
I'm not
Did I force
can't come
anybody?
to your uni city, yeah.
Bro, he doesn't even live in this place.
He goes to...
We brought you. You are our plus
He
one.
came from Leicester.
You are our
And
plus
the man
one.
came and said, well, you man not buying any bottles to your cup. Like, whoa. Like, how you coming to our place and to our friends and you're trying to stunt on us like that. Nah, that's not that thing, bro.
First of all,
like I said, I'm not scared of this. I'm not really said what, you know, I'm gonna grow no bottles. I said what? I said, what kind of a drug is that?
I know Akin back there, he's you know,
a
little bit aggressive in that. Aggressive in the approach and that.
No bottles.
This is defamation of character.
I said,
I'm gonna be suing your ass.
No, this is the old Akin that
man, making me seem like I was some bad guy.
No, but you said that.
First and foremost, yeah.
No bottles. That's what you said, though.
No. Secondly,
okay.
This man, I didn't come to start. Like, y'all felt that.
You know what he says? He says it's because I like the drink. Of course, you can like the drink, but then why did you say to us? Why are you not bringing no bottles?
Wait. I refute whatever I said.
Refuse. Just know that we ended up.
Them man,
and I just gave.
I was just doing what I was doing, innit? These men saw me, and maybe they felt, maybe I tricked them out. They tricked themselves out their position, man.
We tricked ourselves.
Yeah, you know how I said, don't ever let anyone trick you out of your position.
Wow.
Y'all let my actions trick y'all selves out of your position, man. So that's you guys should have stood firm.
As Emmanuel said, you know, your approach was a bit aggressive. So I was a bit like, hey, God, maybe I'll buy balls before.
Wait. Now these men trying to make you seem like I forced them. Like,
no, bro.
Get out of here.
Yes, peer pressure.
Peer pressure is a big thing, especially in the uni scene, bro. You wanted to come, you know, you're a big boy for blessed son, man.
You know what you want to talk about still. That's how y'all felt then. Sorry to hear that, innit?
Yeah, bro. You know,
sorry to hear.
Just I don't even know where we went from that still. But yeah, as we were saying though, yeah, I'm a big believer for memories over peas still. No. I'm not sure I would do the 5 years though. That's
really
not in this current climate.
Well, also, you know, some people's they got some things projected.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, it depends on the stage of life that you're really in as well. Like I was talking to my mum today.
So if you had success with you know, some good things, you have to increase your time on it.
Let's go, mate.
You the one using.
You don't know what
you the one using the platform,
bro. I'm not in it no more, man.
You're not anymore.
I'm not, man.
Because you found some
wait, what?
Success.
What I think you said a mad thing right there.
Wait, what are you going missing?
I don't know. I don't want to know because we don't do that. We don't do that. I can't imagine.
What's the game?
I was like, ain't you mind before?
I did not have certain relations with that girl.
That's a big ass spider.
I did not. What?
Y'all see that?
Daddy Longlegs from that season, fam.
Damn.
I came home today.
Eman, could you kill it, please?
Help us!
To be fair, if I had some slides, I'd have killed it, but I can't do it, man.
Let me go kill that, man.
But yeah, no, so.
I hope there's no animal cruelty people on here, bruv.
Insects, cool.
Is this one animal?
Alright.
It's gonna stain the wall, bruv.
But yeah, so. No, obviously I think it does depend on the stage but so even at this stage of life that you're in right now, like let's not lie, I believe any stage, everyone was their own space, especially after uni.
Yeah.
It's freaking hell, man.
5 years is a myth right now, still.
Be like 5 more years.
Yeah, oh man.
I think I'll firm the 1 year and a half, you know.
Damn, dog.
Maybe I'll FaceTime you, man. Even it's
I'm screaming, man.
It's even coronavirus.
Bro, listen, I won't lie to you, I ain't picking up.
What, why you? Alright, you can't try, or feed me some steak at Gaucho.
Okay.
Virtual steak.
Virtual steak or something.
I'll be like, hey, bro, smell the steak, man.
Virtual dates and whatnot.
Yeah.
But no.
You still doing medium rare steaks, man?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why not, man?
Well, I think we do that though.
Hey, you do medium rare too?
Bro, corporate, bro. the man who talk, bro, I can't be sitting at a table with my boss and they're saying, and I'm saying, well done. Well, they look at me like, what are you doing over there?
So you conforming?
No, I'm not conforming. Bro, they just took me to the finer things in life. Which is burn that steak.
First of all, who said I'd get well done?
So what did you get?
What did you get then?
Medium.
Medium what?
Medium.
Just medium. That's alright.
I thought there's different stages of medium.
Yeah, but there's a medium as well.
Yeah.
So what, medium rare, medium, then medium well.
Bro, you only didn't know that.
But yeah, anyway.
wait. No, I said what? No, I think I got it wrong on the first.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
this guy
you-
said on coaching, but he didn't know that there was a medium.
Yeah, because I just went straight to. You know what I mean?
No, but
It's fine though.
But this is what I'm saying. That fam, there's time for everything, really and truly. I was telling my mum that where I was working, I don't believe that it was even like for me to sustain my life. There wasn't enough peas for me to be saving for like a mortgage or anything. Like, I could put money aside, like, and I've been putting small aside, but that money is not enough for a deposit for anything. So like
Timing.
do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's putting things into perspective, understanding the different stages of life that I'm in. Like, if my friend is saying, "Oh yeah, it's my birthday, let's go out," cool, of course. But if someone is just saying, "Let's link up and go Novacom," the current state of my financial, some things cannot sustain such.
Well, you have to give me a couple weeks notice.
long time I ain't been uptown, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Same.
I think it just depends on.
It's been a
what it
minute,
is.
man.
Same.
Nobody wanna take me.
If there's any,
Same.
there's any suitable candidates, you know, I'm available. I'm available. Yeah, I've changed my relationship status.
Oh, fourth man.
I'm no longer.
Oh, you're not available.
I'm no longer unavailable, guys.
A man said he was. Let me this.
I'm no longer.
I don't know what will incriminate you on that, but man's been saying he's been unavailable while being available, even for the streets.
That's not very fair now to say, Akin.
I don't know, Junior.
The streets. The streets.
I don't know, maybe the
I don't
pavement,
know.
but you ain't been a homebody.
Maybe the M25. The A30.
Dartford Crossing, Queen Elizabeth Bridge.
Canary Wharf, Shoreditch. London Bridge. I'm okay anyway.
Oh, it's cold, though, bro. So,
As long as they know you're available.
why the change of heart, bro?
What
What made you realize that you wanna be available now?
Yeah, tell us, bro. What made you realize you want to be available finally?
You know.
You healed.
Oh my god!
Did I say that out loud?
Why? What, so someone break your heart?
Me? Nobody can break my heart. Nobody. Oh no, but I think it does come to the understanding that, you know, taking opportunities, you know, by the grass, by the bullhorns, you know, not shying away from opportunities. How many times can I say opportunities in a paragraph?
But then did you?
No, I used to do that, man. I've been shutting down things because I knew that I just wasn't ready. And to be fair, like, so you guys always used to say that I'm quite picky, innit? Like,
so you're a commitment phobe as well.
Small. Like small. Like there was.
I feel that's a recurring theme around a lot of young men at the moment.
Do you know what it is? I feel like because I've also haven't had the opportunity to be in a committed relationship.
Well,
Don't do that, Junior.
Wait, what?
Don't do that. Don't do that. You always do that. Stop reacting, guys. Keep a straight face. Face up front. Face up front.
hey, no, wait.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Junior, face up front.
Because I turned around.
Junior, face up front.
I turned
This
around.
guy, wait, when he said don't do that, I was like, wait, what did I say?
Well,
Then he started
what?
saying Junior said, oh.
As if I said
Junior wants
something.
to break his neck, bruv.
No, because I was looking. Wait, so I should look at you when you're talking.
Don't do that.
Bro, we need to be engaging for the people.
Don't
bro.
do that.
Eman, keep going, bro.
Oh.
So wait, what you were saying? You wasn't. What was you saying, bro? Keep going, bro. He never had a chance to show his feelings. Tell us, bro.
Yeah.
Why
Okay, no.
Was that because of you or was it because of other people?
Let him know.
Don't be asking me.
Say that, let him know.
Sorry, lamb, bro. Lamb.
No, I don't think I've had the opportunity to show my feelings before. Like that's probably where I get criticized for, like, because I show quite a bit of my personality within my relationships. I get criticized. Yeah, family. Do we not have a relationship? Like as friends, as brothers.
Oh, fair enough.
I thought everyone was just your friend. To be honest.
Junior, why do you want to do this to me? Why do you want to do this to me? No, but yeah, I think it's just understanding myself more. You know that word that we keep hearing, this being intentional, being
intentional.
But what do you think?
I don't think so, though.
Yeah. Come on.
Finish, bro.
No, but honestly, like just being intentional, not only within the relationship, but with yourself, and understanding that, fam, there has to be some changes. And like right now in my life, I'm going through some changes. So
I'm going through
No, you know, it's a very important thing. At least you're recognizing it and you're trying to, you know, because to be able to start getting into a relationship,
and it's not like
it is not long. Very much.
It is long though, because it's for life.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
it depends on your intention as well when you get into the relationship.
And it's not like
that should be the intention you have though, isn't it?
Yeah.
If your intentions are pure.
And it's not like I'm eager to run out and say, you're my wife. Like, I dreamt about you. I dreamt this spirit.
Them band there, fam.
Like, it's not like that. It's honestly like,
and God said, you be my wife. No, I can't be your wife. What do you mean? If God says yes, who can say no? HIV positive. Before the age of 18, I slept with 64 men. And I do have a woo. School.
fam.
Hey, what? You haven't seen the Nollywood?
I've seen it,
fam, bro. Too funny, fam.
That guy double backed. Hey,
no, because man said, she said, you can't marry me. He's like, no, what do you mean I can't? He's like, I want to tell you my story. Bro,
No, I've seen it.
I need to find the clip somewhere.
I've got it. You sent it to us.
Yeah,
You
bro,
said that.
hilarious, man.
I've had that clip. But even along the side of that, like, I think the biggest thing for me now is, in terms of what I'm to look for, not even what I'm looking for, but in what I'm to look for is like, how willing are you to, it's spiritual every day, like, it's how willing are you to get closer with Jesus and to understand your level of spirituality, because I know where I am right now, and I don't want to be a hypocrite to the relationship as well. Like, understanding my flaws within my faith and the way I conduct my life, and then I'm coming to you now, and then you're like, wow, I thought that, like, do you get someone who's open to progressing in their relationship with God? Like, as we keep saying, it's not that I'm looking for perfection, because I'm far from it, but someone who is walking in progression is probably something that I'm really looking at right now anyway, as I progress.
Yeah, that's good. Because I think I was even listening to something the other day and we was talking about how...
No.
I was screaming. No, but I was listening to something the other day and we was talking about how, like, the better of a disciple you become anyway, it will benefit for when you have that partner come. So obviously, instead of just being single and going, I'm just waiting to find somebody, like, the better disciple of Jesus Christ you are, more so likely. Well, even if it's not what that person would want, because maybe their idea of things are obviously affected by the culture and secularism and stuff, you will still love them better because you become a better disciple of Jesus Christ. So it's about, even in that time, growing as a disciple so that then you can grow to become a husband that Jesus would want for that woman, not the husband that maybe... That's another thing sometimes. Like, okay, because you could, the wife you want, if that wife fully reflected maybe what a wife should be.
So I've got a question as well, Have you ever been in a... have you ever been... Not... Okay, maybe I should rephrase it differently. Have you ever received any feedback from past relationships Like, have you received any reviews?
Yikes.
Like, or have you even requested, like?
Nah, I think the only relationship I really received, I didn't even receive feedback. I think it's because I knew I was the wrong party and what happened time ago, innit? So I took
Junior.
Wait, what the hell does that mean?
Also righteous. Wait, are you making mistakes?
Junior makes mistakes?
Oh my goodness.
Damn, brother.
I want to hear this one.
No, wait.
Damn, son. Who'd have thought?
Wait.
I thought he gonna miss a step.
What kind of agenda is this?
Nah, relax. I'm gonna play with Junior.
No, because this is the agenda that people start taking. You don't know. Soon one day there will be thousands on thousands on thousands.
Tell your story.
This is my story.
No, okay.
Damn, batteries don't pop in my head today, man. This is my story.
Hey.
Shit, yo.
Sorry, sir.
I chose on Awon Boyz Podcast. Choir. Christmas carol service.
Really feeling the aunties from back in the day, fam.
Right.
Oh gosh.
I will definitely. I'm not. Okay, anyway.
What, fam? You can sing back up, fam, when we come do a carol service.
Who will be in front?
Huh?
Who will be in front? Because I know both of y'all can sing. You can sing.
Better than you, yeah.
How do you know you sing better than me?
Do you want to bet? Do you want to put money in it?
Who's gonna be the judge?
Fam, we'll find judges.
Buddy, we'll do that.
Are you sure?
Don't forget. The thing is, don't forget. The last time we had the bet, you won that bet, fam.
What was the bet?
What was that?
In year 7,
Oh,
year 8,
my
for the
nigga,
race.
man said yes, sir.
All I'm saying is.
What did you say a couple weeks ago about people that have to go back 10 years?
Wait, what? Was that even 10 years?
What, a couple weeks ago? I think I said the time ago. Just like if you have to go back like so long ago to find an example of something, maybe.
Yeah, that's the first thing that pops in my head. What I'm saying when I'm thinking about that, I'm 1 up. It's 1-0.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Continue to your story, John.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So no, I think maybe. Well, this is like. Wait, how old was I? Like 16. So what?
16.
Yeah, like 9 years ago. But no. I must. Obviously, I was. Immature. Done doing my rubbish. Nothing majorly bad before you guys try my off with an agenda. But no, I just realized that I didn't treat her as well as I should have, innit? So obviously I learned from my mistakes.
In terms of that, when did you, what do you mean by you didn't treat her? Was it that maybe you wasn't, like I see someone the other day that was like, I realized that there was like, for me, I can't be with someone that's not affectionate, I can't go through that anymore.
Okay, yes.
That person might have said, okay, he didn't treat her, let's say because now she could have said that he didn't treat her right, but no, maybe not that he didn't treat her right, but he wasn't affectionate.
Okay, yeah.
So when people say, oh, I didn't treat her right, maybe just think you've done a mad thing.
Oh yeah, okay, no, that's true.
That's
true. Okay, probably I wasn't as affectionate as I should be, as I should have been. And the whole PDA, I hate PDA.
Oh,
but
she was.
Yeah, man, I wasn't about that,
it was probably
man.
more of a love language clash.
Yeah, it was a love language clash. And the thing is, I was 16, fam. I wasn't caring about that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, obviously, huh?
So you cared enough for her to be a girlfriend, though, right?
No, I didn't care enough about love languages.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Try to get me.
No,
try to get you.
I just didn't understand why you said that you didn't care enough.
Oh, but yeah, so I realized that I wasn't as affectionate as I should have been, and obviously, every woman deserves more, innit? So I think that was after that was like 16, 17, maybe it's probably the same year, a couple months after, so like 8 months after, and I just messaged her. I was like, I apologize. I shouldn't have. I did you wrong. I didn't.
8 months, wow.
Yeah, like, bro. I think there was one thing went sour.
You did me wrong. You take you back.
Hey, bro. That early, oh god, they don't make it like they used to.
But yeah,
bro,
so,
you be there thinking about a relation that you've never even been in. You be thinking, I ain't even experienced love. When Reggie dropped One Wish, I was out there imagining dancing in the rain. I see my wife and children had left me. I was like, I'm gonna get shit.
Oh man,
That's so funny.
that
bro.
is hilarious, man.
Yeah, I think it took another relationship to go sour before I realised that.
I'm resurrect. Hey, no, right?
I ain't deep it yet. When I made the reaction, you were shouting. Now look at his reaction.
Oh,
Did I say anything?
Bro,
oh my gosh.
I'm not seeing it.
This guy's a madman.
Hey, you nearly killed him right.
Guys, you listeners and you people on YouTube, listen, watch the way that he said, don't do that. And then look at his own reaction.
I had hot tea about you wanted to break your neck on your own accord.
But yeah, so then I ended up realising, that I treated the man in the past, and man apologise, innit? As a man, I own up to my actions. I've been owning up to my actions, been trying to take accountability.
But even with that though, like I feel like sometimes some girls, you try to own up to your mistakes, like they still don't want to hear it.
Yeah, if they don't, then F them, I don't care. What nigga?
Your responsibility is to own up, but you can't force them to accept your apology.
Like, the thing is, when you do someone dirty, you can't dictate their reaction at the end of the day.
True.
Like, bro, my heart's clean. She still cares. I don't care, nigga. I done my bit. That couple of person's brain said, Just kidding. But no,
he let the flesh get a hold of him there, guys. Don't worry, we're dealing with it.
No, but think about it. I think we're probably cool, I don't know. But this is like 16, fam, like.
Fam, some people hold on to stuff from...
Damn, lie, boy.
Some people hold on to
stuff. Someone's got a problem that you ain't even thinking about.
Yeah,
bro.
I say it, fam. I cannot be responsible for the way you're feeling when I don't understand the way you're feeling.
I think like communication is important as well, though. That's why, because I think I was listening to something and they was talking about. I can't remember what story, but it was a clip. They was talking about they deal with people who they're dealing with certain emotions or something like that. Cool. And he's like, a lot of the time, communication is important because you will feel a way about something you never ever communicated to the person who's done it.
Yeah.
You now communicate and the person never. So the thing I've taken offense for. You said something in passing, in comment, and let's say you said something to me like, 7. In my head, I've been dealing with it since, thinking, oh my gosh, man, you said this about me. And then, so I've now got to go help. The person maybe kind of walked me through it and basically like, okay, maybe you should confront him about it or tell him. I'm like, yeah, basically you did this, I felt this way, and I've been struggling with it ever since. I never even meant it in that way. And it's like, you was holding on to it for this long. You mentioned it all that time because you just taking your own interpretation of what that person has said and how you run with it or what they've done. And then not gonna lie, I was in year 7. I was stupid. Yeah. I was just talking a lot of crap. Yeah. So it was like, that's why it's important. So. Yeah.
No, but if you realise you've probably done something to someone, it's just.
Mate, I own up to my. I feel like one thing I've been quite good at is owning up to my mistakes. Bro, I make many. You guys know that I make many mistakes, I'm no good boy, Nobody good, nobody perfect.
No comment.
Nobody good, nobody perfect. But in
always learning.
I'm getting better. Oh gosh.
But I feel like something that I've come to realise that even in my owning up to my mistakes and whatnot, there are so many lessons out there to be learned about yourself, and you won't really know unless you go through that experience and get the reviews. So, were you gonna say something?
It was kind of going on to what you said, because I was just gonna say, since you said there's less in your dealings with people in the past, have you learned lessons about yourself?
Yeah. So, one thing that a big thing that I actually learned is someone said that I'm highly irritable. Like, I get irritated very quickly when you do something that I don't like. And there's not many things that I don't like, but you see how I say I'm picky with my food, innit? Like, bro, I don't. That's something that I don't mess with. You man see the way I eat.
We know. We know.
Why? No, nothing.
Okay.
Bro, continue, bro.
I feel like I just got something to say.
Nah, bro, continue, bro.
But like, so I'm very picky in certain things, and I like certain things to be a certain way, and I can be ever so slightly stubborn, and you will see on my face that I'm irritated. And one girl was like, oh yeah, like when you get highly irritated, like there's no talking to you, like you have no tolerance, and it's really hard to communicate to you when you're in that state. And I was just like, yeah, but it's not what I want. Like, what do you expect? Like when I leave that phase, and she was just like, maybe you just need to stop being so irritated over small things.
Tell him again, sis.
Get him. Yeah.
Get him.
But since then, I'd say that I've definitely been more open in my communication to let people know, I don't actually like when you do that. It does annoy me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will let something slide.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of peace.
Yeah, you can't be picky at everything. But sometimes I always have to adopt this thing where I'm like, well, now it's just that sometimes you got to bruise in the short term so you can heal in the long term. If me letting this slide is just going to fester and it's just going to cause wahala down the line, it's better for me to have a little confrontation now so that from then on it further improves interactions. So yeah.
But yeah, like there's been a lot of things. Definitely another thing that I'll probably say I've learned. I don't know if I've learned, because this is probably the most recent thing, but understanding what it means to manage expectations, whatever that means.
Clearly hasn't learned it.
No, but like within communications with new relationships and whatnot, like understanding what they expect and managing that and making sure that I don't over promise or under promise or overact and underact.
I think as well it's important to kind of like maybe manage our own expectations too. Yeah.
In what sense of what? Like how
just in terms of like so first of all, like you said, in terms of when you're managing their own expectations, you manage your own. So you guys need to be aligned. Because sometimes you have the situation you're like, well, I thought we're just going at this
going with the flow.
Yeah, and they're going at this bit. Where it's like you have to manage your expectation and know that, okay, clearly I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's probably a bit more than what I think I'm saying, or it's just this. But then also maybe she's thinking, I can't. I'm gonna tell my mama about him. Maybe she needs to cool it down. But yeah, that's why you guys need to come to like a
compromise.
Just a middle ground. You guys need to be on the same page, innit?
Common interest, or
like you guys need to come to common understanding, innit? Yeah, about okay, what's going on and how things are going. And I guess I feel like sometimes there's talk about there's just certain things to talk about early, about like intention, clarity, transparency, and just be clear in what you're in that dating process. So, and I think one thing as well that I'll say for me, I think it's important to just be your instead of obviously once the interest is shown, if the interest is there, don't try and impress, just be you. Yeah. Because a lot of the times we do this thing where you're trying to impress this person, but now it's just like because what's the point now? Because then it's like you're still buying a version of me that's of course everyone's like, oh yeah, of course you put your best foot forward. I'm not saying just say what up?
This is me.
Yeah, but like I think I'd just rather be natural. Because at the end of the day, it's the me that you're gonna have to deal with anyway. So let me take me, and if you think, then we'll save each other time. Yeah. Instead of me putting my best foot forward, because anybody can scrub up for an interview. But it's like, are you willing to deal with me? Yeah. I think that's why not the perfection of me or the perfected image of me.
That's why I like when I say that I'm a slow burner, I kind of want to see. I know I won't be able to see both sides.
You like marathon, no sprint to me.
Yeah, I like a long distance. You know what I'm saying? But not even just for the sake of the time, but I feel like over time you are able to see different sides and characteristics of people. You'll be able to see them in different environments. You'll be able to see them in different situations, how they handle themselves, how they be able to conduct themselves in private as well as in public. And I do believe that time is a big factor of that. So that's why I always say that I'm not eager. Like I might seem like willing to undergo the process with you, but understand that you're gonna have to wait just a second, just so I can see a bit more. And it's not like I'm testing you, but it's more of a reassurance that we can actually withstand the test of time. You understand?
Yeah, I hear that, but sometimes, okay, there's a balance in it. Like, I feel like, there's only so much time you can, because really and truly, if that's the case, we'll do 5 years and say, let's just do longer so we can see.
Okay,
let's just do longer and see we can.
But I think it comes with, it comes with understanding with the other partner.
Because how long is how long? How long is too long?
Yeah.
How short is too short? But at the end of the day, I feel like there's just certain principles, basic principles, and things that are the main factor, because there are people who are getting married after a year of knowing each other and things are working out, and there are people who are together for 7 years and they're still breaking up. So
I don't think you'll ever get a true reflection of somebody.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not.
It's a lifetime journey,
and that's what I'm saying. It's not in. I know that before I propose, I'm not going to see you in all aspects. It's knowing that every day is a lesson as it comes.
Not even just that. Like, imagine, for example, like you could be like happy that I could be with someone and they could be happy that I have a mindset about a certain thing in this way now. Over that time in the marriage, we've been married for 40 years plus or something now.
I'll probably flip-flap.
20 years in, I've changed. I was listening to a guy who was gosh, maybe this is too political. Never mind. Another time. But
what was he saying though?
Don't do that.
Nah, so I think it's a bit too political. For another time, cool. But anyway, but the basic way of saying it was that obviously he was defending one stance now, but he was like, I was the stance that I'm opposing now before. But I saw another situation, like we're all believers, so I guess he's it now. But imagine now, for example, we could have a situation where could have got into a situation with someone before you were a believer in the relationship now. You guys at the time thought, I'm fine with everything. In that relationship, let's say you was an unbeliever in the relationship now, your girl gets saved, she's changed, a lot changes now, and she's going through this transformation, but you're still an unbeliever, like that changes a lot. Yeah. So obviously most time we're expecting that we'll be with a believer as well. So most of certain issues and doctrine, I think, will be in agreement with. But just imagine a scenario like that, because that actually happens. Like, there are people who maybe they're both atheists or they're both unbelievers. One couple gets saved. They've been married maybe 10 years already, and the wife just gives her life to Christ, and she's changed. Yeah. She's not the person you want. So always you can't always just put people into a pigeonhole, innit?
It's like you should, as part of the relationship, should be prepared for the unexpected. Yeah,
just like you make a choice, because love is more than just our generation. I think Rabbi Zacharias was talking about saying that we have a generation that listens with their eyes and thinks with their feelings, or something like that, or reasons and thinks with their feelings. And a lot of us were just led by feelings, just by emotion, which is a bit fried, because feelings is kind of like the more fickle thing. And it's just like, love is a matter of the will as well, before it's just a feeling. Sometimes you try and be like, I can't help it, I just love this person. It's all easy to say that when you're feeling the person. So what happens when the people that we said, I can't help it, I just like this person. You see people who maybe they fall out of love, or the feeling is gone. But that's why it's meant to be deeper than the feeling. You now made a choice.
Yeah, because love is not enough.
Yeah, love isn't enough. Love it's more than just love. Yeah. Marriage is more, like, even for example, when you now want to get to deeper thing about marriage is deeper than just staying in love, innit? Because it's more than just love. And
I feel like it's like there's so many aspects to it. Like, it's also practical. Like, how practical is your relationship? Like, can you really say that your relationship when the majority of your time is spent away? So say now you got into a relationship and you got an opportunity to work in Australia. You're not together at this point. You're not married. Yeah. You're not married.
I met this person now. Yeah.
And
how long are we with them before this opportunity comes?
Let's say 6 months.
In 6 months time, we'll see you. Wait. Just kidding. I don't know who the person would be though, really, so I haven't met the person, so right now I don't know nobody. I'm out. I need the money. I gotta get my family out the hood, man. I gotta take them into the next socio-economic level.
But you get like is also how practical is your relation gonna be.
Like, and as well, another thing, it's choice as well. Are you willing to make a choice where you say, okay, I still want to make an effort to try and work this out? Australia's a bit of Australia, I guess, because boy, might be waking up at like 7 in the morning to catch her in the evening so you can ask her how it will work.
Some people make it work.
I don't know about Australia.
No, where there's a will, there's a way in it at the end of the day.
You're really stronger than my own.
Damn, let's stick with Europe first. Australia? I don't even know if I will come visit. I won't lie. I don't know if Australia, that flight, 24-hour flight?
That's a day flight,
man. Boy, I don't know if it's safe to be in the air for that long, you know.
No, it's good that, you know, I think, well, from what Emmanuel said, that, you know, you're being more intentional with knowing what you want to do in that, because as I did say, but I liked it, like, even before, even before I got into a relationship, I remember I was even saying the other, yesterday, I think, like, when you deep pitch as one person for so long, like, it is more than just, it is more than just love. It's about, obviously, do I get on with this person? Because I feel like in marriage a lot, like, so, okay, marriage is kind of like, I think it's been over glorified now. Not that it's, you know what I mean, like, there's so much pressure on, like, so getting straight out of uni, then getting into a marriage straight away, your parents, there's like an idolatry of marriage. So it's like, as soon as you finish uni now, everyone will ask, where's your girlfriend, where's your boyfriend?
Even before you finish uni, they start saying,
but then, and they just want to marry you off, and then they think their job's done, and they think the marriage will just continue. But then
they'll come on to you and say, you know, I've daughters of age. I'm thinking, allow it.
But it's like,
I don't want it, man.
Like, people just decide, so once they've married you off, then that's their job done, and they don't know, like, even this or even like Beatrice, Tammy, and Sharon were saying, like, after being saved, getting married is the second biggest decision you can make. Like, I feel like marriage, that decision of marriage, it can lead to life, it's life or death, innit? Because it's a very massive thing.
Because it's a lifelong commitment.
I always say there's not many. For example, you know they talk about the 5/5 thing, where it's like, if it's not gonna matter in 5 years, we're not gonna spend more than 5 minutes over this thing. But marriage, this thing can last for 40 years. This implications of this decision you make can last till you die. Whether it's like, take time to understand.
And you really gotta understand what you're getting into, like how you're thinking.
Like even you mentioned the girls' podcast, even when they were talking about marriage, and we were just saying it's not all about love, it's how practical, fam. They were talking about it from even the medical standpoint, in fact, they were talking about things like sickle cell, and genotypes.
Sickle cell awareness month, by the way, guys. So.
It's a massive decision.
Sorry.
But it's true.
It's a massive decision. You can't. It's not a decision you just take lightly, man. And the thing is like, that's why a lot of people, you know, some people get into a marriage and break up. And, you know, I think marriage is very easily accessible now. But it's always been like that. But it's like,
you couldn't go on Google and become you can become a minister.
But it's like obviously
hey Emmanuel, bro, I need you to do this thing. I want to marry this bitch. My dad said he can't do it, so.
But it's like getting divorced is, it's still not that easy in the UK. But
I think
it's not.
But they made it easier though.
Yeah, they made it easier.
Was because no fault divorce or something like that.
Yeah, before it was like you have to be separated for 5 years. If the person committed adultery, you have to leave them within 6 months. You can't leave them after 6 months. There's also desertion, separation. There's a couple stuff, but guys,
you didn't enjoy family law, did you?
No, I did.
Which one was it? Was it land law?
Yeah, I didn't, bro. Like, I prefer all the other interesting ones, but it's, I don't know, I always get boring the ones that I find boring. I don't know why, it's jarring, man.
It's really, I hate this, but I'm doing well. God, are you trying to tell me something?
But, so it just seems that, like everyone just thinks, oh yeah, if it's fine, we'll just get a divorce. And I'm like,
you know that mindset, it's kind of scary.
It's a scary mindset to have.
For me, just in terms of, I feel like it's important. I feel like a lot of the problems with our generation, there's a lot of things that we have ideas about, but we don't have a fundamental understanding of it. We're just taking it from the culture, our own interpretation, or just how I feel about it. I just feel that this is how marriage should be, so this is my idea of marriage. But it's like, these are things that are not, their design hasn't come from man. So it's like, what is the purpose of this thing? Because I didn't design it, nor did you, nor did my father. It wasn't designed by human beings. Marriage is designed by God. So what is its purpose? I think Brother Zachariah says something like, when the purpose of a thing is not known, that leaves room for abuse. Same way, if I don't know a car is meant for driving, or just to drive, to get me from A to B, I can use that as a weapon. So its purpose isn't known, so I'm using it in a way, it's abuse. So if you don't know the purpose of something, that's why we see abuse taking place in marriage. We see people in marriages where they're meant to be loving their partner and it's not happening because they don't truly understand what this thing should be and how I should be in it. When you start to understand some of the fundamentals, you start understanding a lot of the, we have all these how to do marriage books, and how to just like everything. Whereas like, if I don't have an understanding of the basic thing of what this thing is, when I have that good that fundamental understanding, like it says, then a lot of those how-to questions will probably be answered because just based on me understanding that, it will go forth from there, innit? Because even like, I feel like we really, in this generation, we don't extend grace to each other. And that's one thing in marriage, I guess. Obviously, we don't want to get into maybe the grievous sins when the partners are sinning grievously against each other. But just in general, because people are divorcing for even things less than that. We're not affording grace to each other. I think, like, you know how we talk about what the Bible says about marriage and stuff. Even then, there's a reflection of marriage in Christ's marriage to the church. And it's like the same way Christ took the church, bought the church as his bride while his bride was still dirty and unclean, showed grace. Why don't we don't show grace to people? As soon as they fall out of our idea of how they should be. Divorce, bang. Oh, you're not the way bang. And it's kind of like, there's scripture that I would say, like shows, like it says, we need to show mercy as mercy has been shown to us. When you actually understand the grace you've been received, you will show grace to your wife when she's making mistakes or when she's messing up. When you understand the mercy you've received, you will show grace to your wife. Okay, a wife will show grace to her husband because we don't really truly understand. One of the things, for example, is that we don't have a true belief or understanding of, because of grace. Maybe sometimes we don't understand God's wrath. So when you actually truly understand God's wrath, you now realize that His wrath is higher more than the wrath I could ever have for my spouse, and yet He withheld it. I think somewhere in Colossians 2. I think maybe 13 to 14 speaks about how He's pinned all of our sin and our iniquities to the cross and wiped that debt. And so all of God's wrath that He had against humanity was put on Jesus Christ. So we avoided that. So the wrath that I might have in that moment or anger for my spouse, why can't I let that go too? So that's also a way to look at things like that. The same way I was afforded grace, let me afford grace to my spouse. And it's a mindset. If I take that into my marriage, most of our marriages will be better off for.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's like, I think, like, something that I've probably been intentional in doing is trying to understand what it means, like, as in what is the purpose of marriage. Why? Because it's like, if I know that, like, I can do all the big talk about not wanting to cheat, not wanting to cause emotional abuse, like all this other bad stuff you could do. And it's like, if I'm supposed to love my wife like Christ loved the church, I wouldn't be thinking to do any of that stuff. And that's why I was talking about the mindset that I had before, and I was thinking, only one, like, bro, men obviously have these kind of issues where it's like, only one person for your whole life. Like, when you think about it, it is a mad thing. And the only reason why I was even thinking about it that way is just, it was a worldly point of view. It was like, it's just one woman, like, it's like, when you think about it, it's a mad thing. But then when you take it in that, like, Christian point of view, you're like, but this is how it's meant to be, like. Yours, like, this is how it's been ordained to be. Why should I be taking what the world says about being with one person? Like, bro, like the things like side chicks, all of this stuff has become very much normalized, and it's so like it's just like people think in society, like things in society come easy and cheap. Bro, like it's become so normalized. It's like even it's like no one wants to work hard at certain stuff anymore. It's like you're supposed to constantly work hard at your marriage or your job. People think, oh, if I hate my job, I'm just gonna leave. I won't stay there. I'll just leave.
The easy route.
Yeah, they take the easy route.
Like, easy route. Microwave relationship, man.
That's it.
Microwave generation.
Yeah, like, and it's like
instant gratification, and we don't want to work.
In marriage, like as Akin said, there's certain stuff here that people leave so quickly over, and it's like, but when you made like a covenant, or like when you went before the altar and you actually,
that's the difference.
Like when you actually went before the altar,
that's a very important word that you said there.
Like
covenant.
When you actually go in front of the altar and make that coming together, like as soon as you say I do, that is now yours.
You know I'm deep in it. You know marriage is actually deep. I think I was listening to one conversation or message, and the man was saying, when you actually have an understanding of why you want to get married, then nobody would be able to con you. No thought would be able to. Yeah. Because some people just say, oh yeah, I'm just getting married because I love them. Like that's not a reason for you to get married. Like.
And I think that's what the girls were saying as well.
Yeah, even as well, I think, there was a book that got mentioned to us one time in the... And one of the boys were talking because they read it, I think The Sacred Search, and it was talking about why the why of marriage or something, or why the why is more important than the who. Like, even in then, like, we need to understand the why before we have our mind so focused on the who. Because really and truly, I always say that, well, now you could marry anyone. Bro, we know some people here, if they wanted to marry right now, they can marry before tomorrow. We'll be saying congratulations. Not me.
No, to be honest, he's a
boy, all I'm gonna say is that person is in a relationship.
Oh.
And it's not me.
Oh, that's Jaron. I thought you were trying to start an agenda against Eman.
Oh, no, it's one. What? The person isn't in a relationship.
Oh.
And it's not me.
Oh.
So
it's you! Get him! How did we get there?
Oh, man.
But no, honestly speaking though, like, that why is very important. Like, I kind of know why, but I still need to do my research to know why. But it's like,
and that's a smart thing to do. That not rushing into something, not fully understanding the why.
Yeah, so you know, stop asking me stupid questions about when the rings come. Shut your damn mouth! Shut your mouth!
Mind your business.
Mind your freaking
absolutely
business.
Important.
Like,
it's very important.
Man's doing his
research.
research.
Be good for your health.
Man is doing his research. I need to go, bro. I don't want to be one of them couples where we've been together for so long, but then you'll be hearing disaster in less than a year. God forbid.
I think as well, like kind of going back to the word covenant that you said as well, yeah, that made it was kind of really deep before. It was like, you see, in the same way why human beings are fickle and why we have that confident hope in our Lord. It's like, God isn't fickle like me, and God doesn't lie. God is consistent. He doesn't change his mind. He's consistent in character. He's consistent in his justice. He's consistent in his righteousness and his holiness. So because he's consistent, that's why, as a believer, you can have hope. Because he's not like people in marriage where my wife doesn't stimulate me anymore, or she doesn't make me happy anymore, or she doesn't do what I want her to do anymore. So I'm out. I've changed my mind on her. That commitment that I said, that covenant that I made, that I do, and the vows that I said, I don't care because I changed my mind. How many people who, even as human beings, we have our do nots or certain things that we don't do, but we will renege on our agreements or our deals or our morals so easily because we're fickle. Because we can trust that he will change his mind, that he's not going to wake up and go, you know what, actually, this sin, or you've made too many mistakes now, I don't know about that salvation thing, I'm taking it back. But because he doesn't change his mind, we can have faith. And that's kind of the same mindset we're meant to have in our marriage. Like, even in my mistakes, even if I fail all the time, I'm failing forward.
I'm going to fail again. And again.
But because, there's a hope, and there's not hopelessness. Because hopelessness in your mistakes or in sin is worse than having hope. At least when I make a mistake today, because I have hope that, okay, tomorrow can be a better day. Yeah. And I know that the one whom I serve, he's giving grace for me to make a mistake. But in hope that I will then get better because there's hope. If there was hopelessness, I'd be like, I messed up. Let me just like, okay, I'm gonna just keep messing up anyway, so I might as well just go mess up. And that's the same grace we're meant to show our partners. We give them grace to grow, to make mistakes, but at least don't condemn them for it. Let them grow in it. And it's like, you don't want to live in a thing where you're like, raw, if I mess up, they're just gonna leave me. Like, but this is the generation we kind of compliment. We feel like, even as men, I don't know, you can feel like, if I don't make enough money, rah, she's gonna leave me. Even if I'm making money now when we're in that relationship, if I went into a hard time, would she just turn her back on me because I'm not thing? So yeah, that covenant's important still.
It's a very massive decision. It's a big decision.
Yeah.
It's a very, very big decision. But I just feel like you know, let's try and be intentional with hearing the good stories as well.
Yeah. No,
because I said like wait, go on.
No, because even to buttress that, it's not only
what?
But rest.
So what does that mean?
To back up.
Okay, no, because I don't know what that means. I'm not trying to.
He's a who?
I actually didn't know what that means.
So to back up your point now, it's not only the good stories that we need to hear, but we need to hear the transformation stories as well.
Yeah.
The stories that
started off bad, but
not even only fam. There's stories that start off good, it gets sour somewhere along in the middle, and then there's a redemption along the way. We need to hear some of them stories because I've seen them stories as well. You know me, like I'm quite transparent. I've told you small about like my parents as well. Like it hasn't always been rosy. Do you know what I mean? Like and again, something that like me and my dad were close in it, and he always really.
Daddy's boy,
friend.
My dad is my best friend in the whole wide world.
So I know. Why do you have that same energy when he left?
Wait, what?
Yeah, fam, go say that to my dad.
Everyone call him, fam. I'm scared. I'm scared. Y'all know who I am.
Meet Pastor tonight. But one thing that he always says, he's like, the good that you see in me, like, fully go ahead and take and copy, but the bad, drop it out, leave it, don't think about copying it. And it's that true, like, we see a lot of bad in the world, and we generally say, it's just one of them ones. Like we normalize it.
Yeah.
Like another one bites the dust type of thing. But we need to have a.
It's kind of like we just highlight the struggle. Because I was listening to one thing and Jackie O'Brien, she was kind of speaking about how a lot of the times now, for example, people try this thing where like they just talk about their struggle so they can relate. Oh yeah, guys, I struggle with it, which is good sometimes. It's good to be transparent. I struggle with this, but it's like the struggle is real, but so is the sanctification. So I do have these struggles, but look, there's progress. I struggled, let's say for example, someone's like, a man's come and said, oh guys, I used to struggle with pornography too, but it's not struggling, but I don't anymore. Yeah. But now it's just everybody just wants to come and say, I'm struggling with this, so don't worry, you can mess up, mess up too. But it's like, nah, I struggle with this, but there's grace. And I've now come out of it, there's sanctification, there's hope. Yeah. So yeah, that's important as well, because everyone's just hearing, like one thing I heard one time, it's like, because if you realise, normally, when men become widowers, right, they remarry. Yeah. A lot of the times women don't really remarry. Yeah. And then someone said something like, women don't remarry because they think, at least I got out, I don't want to go through that again. Yeah. And in my head I just felt, that's sad. I don't want that same situation. Like, imagine you leave your wife as a widow, she's just like, oh, I'm not going to get married because that was that. Huh? God forbid. Yeah, God forbid. And she's like, well, that was ass. I don't want to go through that again. Yeah. Like, deep in that, it was a joke, but it's kind of like, damn, like, what are the men doing that women, that's how they're feeling? Like, yeah. But obviously, it's not for my own ego or whatever, but I just want to do a good job. I want to honour God in my marriage and give him glory in my marriage by doing right by my wife. Like, I want it to be like, raw. If someone comes to her and she's like, at the end of her life, that even if I had to marry again, I had a choice, I'd marry this man again. Because I know he always had my best interests at heart. Yeah. And he loved me. So
even to add to that, I think you were saying something about like highlighting the goods. Last week or so, I think I was a little bit down and just disappointed in myself because I felt like I'd been really unproductive with like a word for you and a lot of stuff that I've been doing on my platform, innit? Like, I was just fun this thing, like.
You want me to kick you while you're down?
Don't do it, man. Please, man.
One job.
Hey, I can stop it, man. Please.
But
Please.
Is everybody's reading?
yes.
No, bro, where's the grace, fam?
I was screaming.
Where's the grace?
This is what I was gonna say.
Where's the grace?
I got another book for us though, so
Sir?
maybe.
Okay.
We'll talk, Sha.
We'll talk.
Maybe we might even get Junior in on this one if he wants to.
You still read?
This could be your opportunity to get back in the game, homie.
You still read? Hello? Hello?
But yeah, so we should stop looking at.
Why you running, man?
No, so yeah, I was going through that last week, and then someone DM'd me, and he was like, I'm a teacher, and I'm also like a youth worker mentor, and one of my mentees, like one of my youngest, came to me and reached out to me about like a post that he saw on A Word For You and whatnot, and he was like, I just wanted to reach out and just come like thank you for the post and whatnot. I'm just like, bro, like you don't even know.
You know,
You don't even know. Man, my heart right now.
it's been a long fight. It's been a long fight. And I had a warrior spirit.
and like we've just been talking, so thank God for that. But what I'm trying to get at is the reason even why I was asking about like the reviews thing is that, fam, I feel like as a society, as a generation, that we kind of fail to give people the props that they deserve. Like, fam, there's people out there that have really impacted our lives, but they will never know that they've impacted our lives for the better. Yeah. And it's like, these are everyday people. Like, it could just be your friends, your family.
Yeah, see, actually, man, you said that, like, because today I must have messaged someone as well about something, and then they were just like, raw, like, bro. Because, Brandon, I just felt like, nah, like, why would I feel like, because I had before, and I was like, no, no. They was like, no, why can't you just like, thank you, bro, I actually really appreciate it. Yeah, it means a lot. I was like, bro, alright. Yeah. That's good, then.
Because even yesterday, when I was in the Alchemist, and like, the woman that was serving us.
Lift that one out. 40 pounds a week, guys.
the girl
big spender.
Shut up.
40 pounds.
Eat out to help out ended, so imagine saying we'll drink out to help out. Oh gosh.
But the woman that was serving her, like, she was really nice. She was helping us and whatnot, and then like when she wrote the bill, I was like, is there any way that we can even like leave a review or something? Like, are you looking to stay here and progress? And she was like, oh yeah, like if you could really leave a review, let the manager know. I was like, yeah, I can do that, fam. Like, it's the little things. Like, it doesn't take long. 5 minutes, go on your website, leave a review. You know, it will go a long way for them. You know, like everyone likes.
That's nice, actually.
Yeah, fam. Everyone likes when they're appreciated. So why can't I appreciate that? Gonna keep treating people the way I would like to be treated. If you don't like it, well then.
Yeah. I think it's important not to fall into the people.
Yeah, man.
What's it called? The people pleaser trap, innit? Big up Rick Warren for teaching, man. Still.
Before the battery died, what was I saying? Yeah, about giving people their flowers, but freaking hell, I forgot what I was gonna say. But I think because there's been I found out. So like giving people their flowers basically. There was one girl on Twitter that was just talking about how much her teacher impacted her when she was young. And then someone found the teacher and showed the teacher, and the teacher replied to that tweet, and she was like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know I had that much of an effect.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm so happy to see that you're doing well. Like, bro, there's even one teacher, like, my law teacher in A-level, like, when I say she really, like, maybe, like love law, like, she really, and bro, just imagine, ever since, like, even on LinkedIn, Facebook, like, I've tried, like, she got married, so she changed her surname, and I forgot her surname before I left, so I've been trying to look for I've just been trying to look. So I even went on like Palmer's, LinkedIn or whatever to try and find if she's still there, just to thank her, innit? Because I was like, you've actually really had such an impact. Like, I just want to thank you for what you've done. And it's like, it's just about, you know, giving people their flowers, man, and just letting people know how much. Because the thing is, sometimes you need that little booster. Because you don't, like, even as Emmanuel said, he needed that booster, basically. That came at the right time.
You never know when someone's on the verge of giving up.
Yeah, like, even like,
giving them a word that's been like, okay, it's still worth doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, like, even, I think one day I was coming back from law school, and I missed the train, and I was tired, and was in the GC. I think Tyler just messaged saying, I see all the grinding you're doing, like, keep it up, like, we're all proud of you. And I was like, damn. I was like, you know the day I had, I was like, I really needed that at that time.
Y'all don't know what that means right now. You know that?
This guy, stop doing that freaking emote, like freaking hell, bro.
Every day meme in that time.
That day he pointed to his heart like, what's wrong with you? Get a new one, man.
But I was doing the, you know what she's like,
We know, bro, and you're seeing it. But no. But yeah, no, honestly, even just in general, man, we need to, like, I think everyone needs to understand, you know, the purpose of marriage, the purpose of relationships, or
relationships
like
in general.
Relationships in general with anyone.
It starts with.
It starts as a friendship to the end of the day.
Well, it should.
Yeah, sometimes it don't, innit? What's it? But like, like even then, just let's look for the people that are showing marriage to be a good thing. Let's look at the people that are showing the change and the transformation. Let's not just see, you know, worldly marriages or whatever they are, and think like every marriage turns sour, like, because if you fill your mind with that, that's what you're gonna go into your own marriage thinking.
No, do you know what, like, and again, I cannot blame social media. Yes, to some degree. We are only seeing ever so small snippets of these people's lives. Even if they're on live an hour or so every day, it's still an hour out of 24 hours that these people are living. Like, people will come now and say, Gadi Biati, Offset. Like, bro, you don't know what they've been going through. You cannot really relate because you're not in that position.
We've seen some of the stuff, but that's not everything.
It's not everything.
And the thing is, you know what's mad? She even said that's not the reason.
Man, like,
and people think they deserve to know the reason. You don't. Like, it's not your business.
Is he married to you?
Like, I think it's just about everyone just. Forget this comparing thing. Let's run our own races, man. Let's run our own marriages, Sha. Let's just be more intentional about, you know, becoming kingdom men and actually leading our family. Oh, kingdom men and women and actually leading our family. And then, you know, I said last episode about, you know, one good family raises up another, and it just continues on that, man. Let's stop looking at all the bad ones and be thinking that marriage is a sham. Marriage is
a scam.
Yeah, I don't believe Get along with this guy. He stinks. But like, let's actually be intentional, man, because, you know,
I'm excited, man.
Bro, I'm very excited.
There's hope.
Like, I can, like, as I said, I'm a very like visual person. I like to vision myself in certain situations, and obviously, you know, I'll go through my ups and downs, but I know, I see myself as a
good, strong husband.
Good, strong kingdom man leading his 3 children.
As a good father. Wonderful. Glorious. Hallelujah.
How do you see yourself, bro? How do you see yourself, bro? You know what's the funny thing, yeah? You know, I forgot who said it. I don't know, I think it was you that said it. That, when we have all doors and they're gone out and they see Uncle Emmanuel, you'll be like, oh, do you want some wine? Do you want to take some of these? Don't tell your parents,
Oh, God.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Just hold that heady, man.
Listen,
bust
I'll
your
come on you, go hold the angle, bro. Hold the angle, bro.
Would you not rather your kids drink with me than
Shut up.
I want them to be drinking.
You should even be ashamed of yourself. I said you'd be drinking with my children. Get out of here, man.
If I'm in the disco.
I'm bending your line straight.
If
I'm like, hello. I said, bro, don't let me hear this again.
If I'm in the dancery, yeah.
Well, the man are pulling up to his prison.
I said, bro, we need to talk.
No. Honestly though, if I'm like at shisha or something like in the lounge.
Shisha, yo. So,
yeah.
But you know
time for shisha.
You know how children will be like 20 in the maybe let's say 22.
So let's imagine their kids are orange now or something.
40.
Lord knows,
46,
Lord knows
47.
how I'm going to when I have my first kid. You might even be 50, nigga.
Bro, how about would you? This guy said that you see. Maybe God forbid you see my door in the
in my crib, innit? Maybe.
Why?
No, I won't
help, but why?
He might be in his garden or something. With a cocktail as well.
Under my cabana.
This guy will have a print of scarf out there.
That's what I did. That is a serious idea.
Crazy.
Also, you like that one, I mean?
Just a deal. Just a deal, man.
Still fed.
One drinking Hennessy with 20-year-olds in his 40s.
I can't believe a man actually said that.
No, but wait, no. When we go to the weddings and the uncles are there drinking and they're giving us.
Doesn't mean it's cool. And those uncles, they're not my dad's age mate uncles. They're like the uncles that are like, you know, just a bit older than us.
No, but maybe it's because my dad's friends. Like when I'm out with them at the parties,
yeah, but don't forget your guys.
That's a bit different.
What?
No, but you're not out with them at the parties.
Yeah.
You've gone out to like a club or the lounge.
If it's a wedding, okay, that's fine.
That's different.
But when you guys really don't have faith in me.
What is it, LA Lounge? Your man wants to be the LA Lounge.
I've never been at LA Lounge, man.
You ain't hit the age requirement yet, huh? You waiting to become an uncle to go there, B.
My face and the hasn't squared up.
Whatever, man.
No, but guys have faith in me though. I ain't gonna be there.
Boy, I'm a believer when I'm Thomas. With you, I'm Thomas. I'm a believer when I see it.
I'm not that active.
Someone that came at the start of the episode.
You know, Mama said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say none at all.
That's true.
And what do? We listen to our mamas.
Look, fine, we're going into lockdown again, so hopefully y'all don't catch you outside.
This guy's always fun. But
man, he's gonna be going for his bike rides again.
Oh, yeah.
Snapping Gravesend.
Yes.
Anyway,
yes.
Let's wrap it up, man. This is 8 minutes to 12. So yeah.
Wrap it up then.
We'll wrap it up then. So yeah, thank you for listening to episode 21.
Thank you. Thank you, Seboni. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Thank you for listening to episode 21. We appreciate every single person that listens to us, that shares us and takes us in. Just remember,
like, follow, subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your auntie.
Leave a comment down below.
Whatever they said in it.
They heard that.
Yeah, so, once again, thank you for listening to episode 21. We have an excellent week. Filled with many more blessings.
Amen.
And, prosperity.
Amen.
And good news.
Amen.
Amen.
And I want a new job at that, bro. Pray for me, bro. Pray for me!
And we pray for Emmanuel to get a new job.
Somebody Saturday.
Hallelujah.
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 But there's not even a point of being the sign out to, man. This is the ending you man are gonna get.